are heading back into the kitchen this morning. We know him, we love him, we adore him. We call him Chef Beau Mac.
What's happening?
Beau Mac from Elements out at Sanctuary, and I'm loving this whole concept of lunch and learn. And
sure.
you know, I always know that when you come on, we always learn something from you anyway. So we're just going to take advantage of this situation.
Right.
So we're going to Cuba?
We're going to Cuba. You know why? Because we actually kind of have a little tandem sister program called Mixology 101.
Oh.
And guests can come up and learn everything they need to learn about the craft cocktail. Now, each of these events are themed, just like Lunch and Learn. So, for instance, Jason Asher, our celebrity local mixologist, did Back to the Future. Last week, he took us on a cocktail movement that started back in Tombstone.
How cool is that?
It was great. So this Mixology 101, later on you're going to meet Chris Rounds, my master craft mixologist.
Your mixologist.
He's my man.
Okay.
And we're doing Cuban Confidential, and we're going to go back to the roots of real flavor print of Cuba and those rich flavors. So I had to make a Cubano.
Okay.
Simple and easy.
A Cubano.
You want to make one?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So I got some bread.
Okay.
Real simple. We're just going to cut it right down the middle. Okay.
Certain type of bread?
Yeah, you can buy, the difference in Cuban bread and French bread, the French like butter, the Cubans love lard, right? So if you can't get one with lard, you get one with butter. Exactly.
Okay.
So the key is outside of the bread. A good little nosh of butter on the outside of the bread.
Give it that little crunch?
Give it a little shine. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then we'll put this thing together. So I've got my bread here. It's ready to go.
Okay.
Next up, we've got some
I thought you were
mustard.
going to put it on the stove, but
We're
no.
going to.
Oh,
we're
you
going
are?
to.
Oh.
But we're going to dress this bad boy up first.
Okay.
So you just want to get some mustard going and get a good.
That's just regular yellow mustard?
I'm telling you, you can use Dijon, you can get expensive French mustards, but if you're down in Little Havana, you're going to get yellow mustard.
You're not going to find Dijon in
Exactly. Yep. Okay, so we got some beautiful mustard on each side of the bread, and then this sandwich is made up of a couple different components. Nothing crazy, and you can get as technical as you want, or you can go to the store and pick up these ingredients and make it super simple and easy.
Okay.
But I haven't met too many people in my life that don't love the flavors of a Cubano sandwich. So we're going to start with some roasted pork. This one we did is a loin, so it's a little leaner.
Okay.
You can marinate this in orange juice, onion, fresh oregano, spices, and then slow roast it, and that's going to be your base.
Now, if you don't have the time to do that, you must want to go. I've not seen roasted pork in the deli section.
You can just get beautiful ham.
Okay.
Get some beautiful ham in there.
Okay.
And use that for your base.
Let that be a lesson to the deli people out there.
That's right.
Put some roasted pork in your deli case.
Got to. And then I've got prosciutto, which is more like, that cured ham, more of a little bacony flavor that's going to give it a little more kind of a kick to this sandwich. So we'll put some of that in there.
This is an interesting combo.
Isn't this killer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Swiss cheese of all cheeses. So we're going to layer in some Swiss. And I love this because it's real melty and then has that bacony texture to it. And last but not least, I'm just going to cut a little bit of pickle. So we'll put this on here and they slice them.
Dill pickle?
Yep, dill pickle.
Okay.
And that should probably be enough. And then you just layer these bad boys like this.
Wow.
Now remember, we buttered that bread, right?
Right.
Okay, so we can put our sandwich back like this, give this a little press, and this is the trick to this. We're going to put this bread right on the stove and press that, okay? And then we don't have a hot press, so we just cheat, and we use 2 pans. And that other pan will hold that down.
That's a great idea.
Now what you're going to do with this Cuban is you're going to brown it on both sides.
Okay.
Till the bread gets really nice and crispy.
Okay. You're not really trying to cook anything inside. You're just trying to maybe melt the cheese a little bit.
You want to melt the cheese, you want to warm the sandwich up. And my trick is I always brown each side of the bread.
Okay.
And then I pop it in the oven for a few minutes. And then you get that juicy warm pork with that cheese. In fact, I cheated and pulled one out of the oven. And I've got this beautiful Cubano sandwich right here.
Look at that bad boy right there.
So same thing for Mixology 101. You go on the website, you can sign up. You're going to come in, you're going to get this killer interactive class about the shaken cocktail. And then with that, we also pair food. So you'll probably see this beautiful Cubano on that bad boy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, real quickly in the oven then.
Yep.
For how long are you leaving that in the
Just
oven?
4 minutes at 300, just enough to soften up that sandwich. The bread's crunchy on the outside, the inside is very soft. There's melted cheese and pickles and acid. It's literally one of the best sandwiches on the planet. Anybody see Chef, the movie?
No.
He comes back and he leaves the high-end restaurant and opens up a Cubano, a truck.
Cubano food truck.
Making beautiful food.
Is it Cubano? Could it be anything, or is it? I mean,
this is the Cubano.
This
you want pork, ham,
Good to
Swiss
know.
cheese, and pickles with mustard. That's the classic.
Good to know. Can you cut me a smaller piece of that?
Kidding me,
I'm
kid?
going to give it a taste test.
I'd be happy to.
Because I can't stand it any longer. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. All right, thanks, Beau. What's now coming up next? Before you do that, in the next segment, we're mixing.
We're meeting
right?
Chris Rounds. Wait till you see this kid shake. He's the man. He's going to put some serious cocktails together for you.
I can't wait to see you shake.
We're going to drink the flavor print of Cuba. I can't wait.
Cubana and cocktails. Sanctuary on Camelback.com. That's where you can go to find the Lunch and Learn events and sign up now. There's still room available.
We got room. Jamie Gwen coming up this weekend.
Thanks, Beau.
All right.